Hello.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Welcome back.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of My 600-Pound Life. This is Jess.
You said my 600-pound life.
Oh, oh my God.
Wow, welcome back to my 600-pound life.
No. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
That's funny.
Okay, well, sorry. This is my 600-pound podcast, not my 600-pound life. Oh, my God. We are not 600 pounds. Oh,
right, so we're going back to season 7, episode 19 with Angie J.
Yes, this episode aired May 8th, 2019.
That was 5 years ago. Wow.
I love how you counted on your fingers.
I had to count on my fingers.
Wow, that was 5 whole years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's half a decade.
I know. God, oh shit.
That's
wow. Crazy. I hate that. Don't ever say that to me again, please. That's terrifying. Well, today's episode, we are going to discuss Angie J. This was another episode that was requested by everyone in the Facebook group. I have another poll going in the Facebook group, please. If you guys want to check it out and see what episodes we're going to do for June, please vote. Join our Facebook group. It is my 600-pound, pound is LB, podcast discussion group on Facebook. Or you can also find us on Instagram and request episodes that way. We are at my 600-pound pod. Pound, again, being LB.
Yes, please join.
Yes.
So, any updates, anything before we get started?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, I'm sure everyone, well, maybe not everyone because you haven't, but season 3 of Bridgerton just came out. I watched it all in one sitting. My sister-in-law came over. She spent the night. We watched all 4 episodes back to back. Went to bed like after 2:30. It was amazing. Amazing. The carriage scene at the very end had us clutching our pearls. We were gasping the whole time. Most of the season so far, I've just been like, they're unchaperoned. It's so good. It is so good. I know you know nothing about Bridgerton.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So,
oh my God.
I gotta get in on it. I gotta watch it.
It's so good. So with Bridgerton, the first half of season 3 came out. The next 4 episodes are going to come out next month. But basically Bridgerton, it's like a Regency era, 1800s, romance, historical fiction kind of thing. Basically the first season, it's this family with their last name Bridgerton. There's 8 children and each child's name starts with the first 8 letters of the alphabet. Really bizarre.
Oh.
Yeah, so they got Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, Francesca, Gregory, and Hyacinth. Yeah.
Oh.
Real strange. Anyway, the first season,
like a Duggar thing.
Without the creepy, rapey vibes. But basically, the first season is all about the oldest daughter, Daphne, and her finding a partner. Basically, all these young women every year are going through like a debut, basically. It's kind of weird. So like the queen sees all the new eligible bachelorettes coming in, and then she tries to pick a diamond of the season, which is like the one girl that like shines to her that she's going to try and like help find them a partner or whatever. Because all these people are like rich people in England. I don't know. It's Queen Charlotte. She's in there. Anyway, so the first season is about Daphne and her finding a partner, and it's fake dating. It's a fake dating trope with her and some other guy. And then season 2 is the oldest brother, Anthony, and him finding a partner. His season was a little bit of a letdown for me. Just, I don't know. I've never read any of the books. I've only watched the show. But his season was good. It was enemies to lovers, which I usually love. But I don't know. It fell flat. There was this weird, he was like dating a sister of I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just a little weird. But it's really good. And there's so many background characters that are amazing. And then season 3 is Colin's season. He's the 3rd son. But the whole thing, why everyone's so obsessed with season 3 is because Colin and Eloise's best friend Penelope have always had like this weird tension since season 1. And so basically it's their season pretty much. But it is so good. It's so good. It is friends to lovers, but oh, it's so good. And there's like this drama right now going on with Penelope and Eloise aren't really friends right now. There's like that whole tension. And then there's this whole other, I don't want to give out any spoilers, but basically, in the show, there is this gossip writer named Lady Whistledown, and everyone's just trying to find out who Lady Whistledown is because she writes about everyone and all the relationships going on and all the gossip, and it's like tearing people apart. She's basically why Penelope and Eloise aren't friends right now. It's like a whole thing. It's so good. It's so good. So I hope that was non-spoilery, but it's really good. And then there's a spin-off show that came out in between season 2 and 3. And the spin-off is called Queen Charlotte. And Queen Charlotte is all about how Queen Charlotte became queen, and how her and King George got together. And it's, the tension is incredible. It's like strangers to lovers, but there's so much angst. Oh, so much angst. It's so good. Highly recommend it.
It's on my list to watch.
Yes. And if you are going to watch it, Queen Charlotte goes in between seasons 2 and 3.
Okay.
Because they do flash forward. Queen Charlotte's mostly a prequel, but it does flash forward to the future or the present, I guess. But yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
But I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's so good.
I have to watch it because this weekend I watched Friday Night Lights. That football movie.
The movie or the show?
The movie. It's not available. We had to pull out a DVD to watch it.
Stop it.
It was okay. It was, I don't know. It was whatever. We had just done we went to a wine tasting festival.
That's
and then
amazing.
We just decided to put that on afterwards. So yeah, that's all I did.
Wow. That's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Wine tasting was good.
Oh, how was the wine? Yeah.
It was good. I'm in my, like Taylor Swift, I'm in my era, my alcoholic era. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding. No, it was good. I didn't get hammered like the last one we did. Because we ate. That was the one we actually ate, and I had water, so it was fine.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you gotta cut with water. Like in between each drink, have some water. That's awesome. That's fun. I'm trying to think what else this week. Oh, we watched, we've been watching the new series Fallout because Jake.
Oh, the video game?
Yeah, based off the video game because Jake loves the video game. So we've been watching Fallout. It's pretty good. It's got the one girl it's got Jackie from Yellow Jackets in it. I don't know if you've ever seen Yellow Jackets.
I want to see that.
That's another freaking good show you got to get on is Yellow Jackets. That show is fucking crazy. I'm not just talking about Yellow Jackets right now. But we've been watching Fallout. Haven't finished it yet, but it's pretty good. I've never played the video game. I'm not really a video game person, but it's pretty good. Speaking of video games, we also just finished The Last of Us.
Oh, that game that movie was so good. Or not movie,
series.
Oh my God, the show. I can't talk.
That was so good. Fucking good. That was so good. Pedro Pascal is so good. And I never played the game, but I watched Jake play a lot of it. And it's just such a cool storyline.
It's really good.
Yeah, that was really good. And then last night we watched a lot of TV this weekend. We had a very laid back weekend. And then last night we watched this horror movie called The Boogeyman that came out in 2023. And it has, it actually has another girl from Yellow Jackets in it. Nat from Yellow Jackets is in it. But it's about like these kids that start seeing a boogeyman. But it was pretty creepy. I mean, there were some jump scares, but I probably would not watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But that's all I've been watching this week. Not too much reality TV.
Yeah, same. I didn't really I just busy this week, so I didn't really watch much other than like that. So
same.
Angie.
Yeah, let's get into Angie J today. Or but I guess before we get into Angie J, if you guys have any cool recommendations, let us know. Or what have you guys been watching? Please let us know.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm always looking for new recs.
Post in the Facebook group.
Yes, please. All right, so let's get back into Angie J. And again, this episode aired May 8th, 2019, exactly 5 years ago.
So we start out, she is 39 years old, weight unknown, from
Massa something. Massillon?
Massachusetts, Ohio.
No, Massillon?
Massillon?
I don't know. Massillon? Is it Hispanic? Massillon with those double L's? Massillon?
Ohio?
Massillon?
I don't think so.
Somewhere in Ohio. Actually, let me Google this real quick.
Mississippi,
Ohio. Where is this?
I looked, it's like south of Akron, so middle of nowhere.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that is...
Who wants to live there? No offense if you live there.
Oh, wow.
I'd go to Ohio.
I mean, I'd drive through Ohio. I'd check out Cleveland.
I'd do the Rock and Roll. I would go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know where that is, though. It's in
I don't know
Cleveland
either.
or one of the C ones. It's one of the cities.
Yeah. Oh, there's also... Ohio has some pretty big cities. Is that
Cleveland?
Yeah, Columbus. Is Cincinnati?
Yes.
Wow.
There's 3 C's.
Oh, interesting. All right. And it looks like Massillon is in the northwest region, south of Cleveland, south of Akron, by Pittsburgh. Interesting.
Interesting. But we get her, and the first thing I notice is her sparkly blue nails. I was like, oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. As someone who also just got my nails done, I'm in my acrylic girl era.
Oh.
Sorry.
Some ASMR.
Sorry for that. But I do love a good nail. I did also notice has sheets on the bed.
But also on the window. I saw that.
Oh, sheets on bed and window. Interesting. So
she's rich. She's got 2 pairs of sheets. Wow. I'm kidding. She's got enough sheets so she could just put them on the windows.
Yeah, goddamn. They get multiple angles of her in this bed. It's like they got a cameraman by her head, a cameraman by her feet, cameraman in the corner of the bedroom. They are shooting these angles like crazy.
I don't know why.
I don't know. They're dedicated.
What's the point?
Who knows?
They used to be so on top back in this, like 5 years ago, and now they like don't even care anymore.
No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and this is season 7. So this is right in the middle of the show. So maybe they're losing steam.
I think so.
Yeah, this is
when
after
they start replacing everyone with the interns.
Well, everybody quit after Steve Asante. Let's be real.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Angie in the bed. A voiceover starts talking. She says she's mostly housebound. It's harder for her to walk, but she is able to walk. She says she lives with her daughter, Desiree, and Angie's husband, Justin. Also in the home is Desiree's boyfriend, Will, and their daughter, Daisy. Or I think it's Desiree's daughter, Daisy, and Will is just like her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
But she's also currently pregnant, Desiree, the daughter. Is with Will's child. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is this kind of weird? So Angie has a husband, Justin, and she's like, oh, I don't want to blur the lines with my husband being my caretaker, so I just have my daughter be my caretaker.
Yeah.
That was super weird.
That was fucking weird. I did not like that at all. Another case of these kids having to take care of their parents. And Angie's 39, which makes me think, how old is Desiree? I mean, we kind of find out, but oh my goodness gracious.
I whipped out the calculator. Doing some math.
Can't do math in our head.
No.
Oh, God. All right, so we get to a shower scene, and this is when Angie says, my body looks like a nightmare, a monster, something non-human.
Yikes. So she showers like daily.
Yes.
Which is better than a lot of people do.
I know.
Also, I want to say, what's with people having clear shower curtains? Why would you ever do that? I don't know. Like, why would you want a clear shower curtain?
And I mean, I can understand a clear shower curtain and then one on top of it. Like as like a decorative. Yeah. But
because what if somebody has to come in the bathroom?
Yeah.
And you're showering? I don't know.
I'm shocked they even have a curtain. You know?
Because a lot of these people don't.
No, they just take the doors off, you know? Yes. Oh, gosh. I was trying to figure out all the tattoos on Angie and Desiree.
It was like they all had like a family crest on their chest. Everyone had a chest tattoo. It's the family like heirloom or something. I don't know.
Oh, no. Can I also just say, like,
What?
speaking of family crests, it makes me think of Twilight when the movies came out and they created those really fugly family crests that
I don't remember that.
what? They were everywhere, everywhere. Hot Topic
Oh,
was selling shirts of them and all the dumb jewelry of the stupid family crest.
I thought there was like a website where you could go make your own. Was that a thing? I
Oh,
feel like I remember that.
100%. Yeah. I'm sure.
Weird.
Do you think that's where this family did? They saw Twilight and were like, you know what? We need a family crest. Let's all get it
Oh,
tattooed on our
yeah.
chests.
Do you think Angie is Team Edward or Jacob?
Hmm.
Post your thoughts in the Facebook group.
Yeah, post your thoughts on everyone
I
we've
think
done, please.
I
Let's
think
see.
she's Team Jacob, maybe.
That's what I'm going towards because she's like, I don't like her, so I automatically assume she's Team Jacob.
She's got that dog in her. That dog.
Can I pet that dog?
I got that dog in me. Also, okay, so this is when we also find out the granddaughter Daisy is 3. So if she's 39, she was 36 when Daisy was born.
Yes.
So Desiree had to at least been like maybe 17 or 18.
Teen pregnancies, man. I still can't believe this woman is 39 years old and she's a grandmother. She's a grandmother.
Well, like if you've ever seen that show Unexpected on TLC, there was
I
that
hate
one woman, she was 31 and becoming a grandma.
Oh my God.
I can't remember her daughter's name.
I remember.
It's like the first season. It's like, that's insane.
That is horrifying because I am 33.
Do you imagine having a kid and a grandkid?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right?
Holy hell. That is just fucking nuts to me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So we go back to her bedroom and Angie's got no bed frame. It's just the box spring on the floor. But there was a headboard. Like
just for
disappearing.
A little decor.
Yeah. The headboard would disappear throughout the episode though.
I didn't even notice that.
Are you kidding me? I had eyes on that headboard. It was like another traveling headboard thing. I don't know if they were sharing that one headboard or what, but one month it would be there. The next month it's gone. The month after that it'd be there. I don't know, man.
It's a Chris Angel mind freak kind of.
Oh, shit.
Witchcraft. That's so weird.
So Angie refers to herself as a bed grandma. Like she's like, I'm a grandma from the bed. Call me bed grandma. Ooh.
Let's not call you that.
No.
I'm not going to call you that.
So Desiree's making breakfast and Angie is fucking backseat cooking from the bed. She's like, something. She's not even in the kitchen. She can't even see the kitchen from where her bedroom is. She's sitting on the bed. She goes, something's burning. Something's burning. And Desiree's like in the kitchen cooking. And she's like, nothing's burning. You're just smelling the stove.
Relax.
Calm down, bitch.
Also, did you guys see her little like chipmunk teeth? She had 2 little teeth.
Oh my God, what? I didn't in the front?
It was like her 2 front. She had her other teeth though.
Oh.
But the 2 front ones were like little chipmunk, like they poked out. I don't know, it was weird.
Ooh, little chipmunk teeth. Arr, 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 arr. Icky.
Icky. Just kidding. I know, dental care is not a given.
Yeah.
I feel like we say this every episode, but
I know.
Point it out.
But Angie is a huge bitch, so I don't feel bad making fun of her.
Yeah.
She was delusional and a bitch, so whatever. So we get some of her backstory, but before we get the backstory, Angie gives her daughter Desiree a grocery list, and then Angie's brother Lee stops by to bring some food, and he brings her Taco Bell. Already, I'm like, okay.
I don't understand. Also, we don't see him again.
No,
it was weird.
Don't.
I was like,
it's weird.
What was the point of? He was like, "Oh, let me just make my appearance in this episode so the people don't think I'm a dick." Like, and then he's like, "Okay, I did it," and then we never saw him again.
Yeah, essentially, he
really
was just
weird.
like a pop in, pop out kind of guy. He's like, "I'm just here to drop off the Taco Bell." So we get into her childhood, and Angie explains that her childhood was hard. Her mom was an alcoholic, her dad was a drug addict, and her dad was physically abusive to her mom. She said both her mom and dad were not really present since mom was an alcoholic, dad was doing drugs. When she was 8 years old, trigger warning, she was sexually assaulted by a family friend or sexually abused. She said she didn't come out and talk about it until years later. And when she did, her mom did not defend her. So this is when this is really fucked up. Like, if your kids disclose something to you, can you, like, believe it, please?
Yeah, just believe it, at least.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, something.
Stick up for your fucking kids, man. It's fucked up. And so she said because her mom didn't defend her, and she was, like, really upset, she said she started eating more, which, let me just point out real quick, that's emotional eating. Okay, Angie? That's emotional eating. So she started eating more when she was 13. She was 260 pounds. And,
and when she was 13, she was in a relationship with air quotes relationship.
Air quotes.
With a 27-year-old man.
Yeah.
That's not a relationship.
That's not a relationship.
Statutory rape.
Yeah. 100%.
That is not, 100%. You're not dating this. You're not dating this adult man.
Child sexual abuse, assault, statutory rape. That is disgusting. But unfortunately, she gets pregnant at 13 years old by the 27-year-old man. And she's probably
never gone to jail, probably.
Probably, no. So she has a son named TJ. She said she tried to raise him for a little bit, but then she put him up for adoption, I think.
Okay.
That was the vibe I got. And so then a couple years later, at 16, she was 300 pounds. And that's when she met her first husband, James. His age is not listed. We don't know how old he was. Little sus. But she became pregnant with Desiree at age 17. Her and James broke up. She said he was abusive. She got evicted from her home, I guess, at 17. And so her dad took her in.
But I think I'm confused about when they were married. So age 18 is when they got evicted, moved in with her dad after Desiree was born. At this point, she was 340 pounds. And then she went to jail for, like, burglary.
It was complicity to burglary. Yeah.
Yeah. And her husband, they were married when she was 18.
Yeah.
But he was in jail for 10 years. So I think that's kind of when they were like, okay, I'm not going to stay with somebody that's in jail for the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's her whole 20s, basically. So she went to jail. She was sentenced 2 years, but only did 8 months. Like you said, James was incarcerated for 10 years. So Desiree went to go live with Angie's dad, and then Angie lived with them. She said after jail, of course. So when she was in jail, though, Angie said she did not gain any weight. By the age of 20, by the age of 20, she was 340 pounds. It's the same weight she was when she was 18. Then she said she met someone and got pregnant with her daughter, Haley. And she had Haley up until Haley was about 2 years old. And then Haley went to a grandparent's house when Angie went to jail again.
Again.
And
they kept Haley. I don't think she ever got her back. We never saw her. I don't think she was ever in this episode.
She was in there briefly.
Oh, did they introduce her as Haley?
Yeah. Well, her name card came up, but she, like, briefly appeared with Desiree real quick.
Oh, okay. She probably didn't want to really be in it. So after she was released from prison, she was 420 pounds.
And 26 years old.
Okay. And after all that is when she became addicted to drugs for the next decade.
Yes. And then when she was 32, she injured her knee, which Angie describes as the worst and best thing to happen to her. It was the best thing because she became sober, but it was the worst thing because she also became immobile. She explains her leg hyperextended backwards.
I was like, how does that happen? I'm just picturing something really gross.
Like, oh, God, like her knee bending the other way. Oh, ew.
Like a big curve, a big, like...
Stop, I'm going to throw up.
A big C.
Like a flamingo.
Ew, so gross.
Like a flamingo leg.
Yeah. Ew.
She said it happened when she was drunk.
Oh, I hear that, girl. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, you are not an alcoholic. What are you talking about?
I know, I'm not. I'm joking.
What the fuck? I can't even remember the last time I ever saw you drunk, ever.
I know. Oh God! Yesterday
Jeez.
at the wine place, though, we were in line to get a bottle to buy, and the people behind me were like, "No, don't cut the lines," because people were trying to cut the lines. They're like, "Nope, don't cut these lines." And they were like pissed. People were very like, everybody was on edge because it was
What?
raining and
Oh,
it was
God.
packed.
Why was everyone
Yeah,
on edge? What the fuck?
it's
That's
just
weird.
it gets crazy. I think they oversell the event because you got to wait in line. Like
Oh,
you're waiting like 30 minutes to taste some wine. It's crazy. It's too much.
dang. I thought that would
So
be
we
like
left.
a
Yeah.
cute, fun little like wine tasting thing out at that area, with like the
But
woods and stuff.
it's
I thought it'd
cute,
be
but
like cute.
there's too many people. It's way too
Ugh,
many people.
that's lame. Oh,
But
jeez.
yeah, so I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Hyperextended
Who
her leg
knows?
backwards.
Oh, God. Especially at like 420 pounds at that point.
What was she jumping off something?
What was she doing?
She was breakdancing
Stop it.
in
Oh,
the
my
club.
God.
I don't know.
You know what? Let's create a story. So Angie was at a club. All right. She's 400 something pounds. She's getting drunk. She's dancing her ass off because she does mention something about dancing later.
Maybe she's at the Jersey Shore with the crew.
In Ohio?
Just for this weekend, she was at the Jersey Shore. She drove there really fast.
Got it. Okay. And she's
with Snooki.
Yep. She's breakdancing, and she just, kicked her leg up and her knee just went
flipped inside out.
Oh, ew. Oh my God. Ew. Yeah. And so of course she was drunk when this happened. She did mention though that they had to like get a whole crew in the house to like get her out of the house so they could take her to the hospital. And she said it was very embarrassing.
Yeah, because it's the Jersey Shore house, and there's like the film crew and all the people around.
You're so right.
It was embarrassing.
Of course, you're so right. You are so right. Do you remember in Jersey Shore when JWoww brought her dogs in, and one of the dogs one of the dogs, or maybe both, I don't know, kept like peeing and pooping on the floor.
Vaguely.
And whoever filmed that, fucking amazing, because they would zoom in on the poop and pee, and then you just see a situation in the corner, and he'd just be like, hell yeah, take a shit on the floor. And I'm like,
I remember that.
Hell yeah, linguini. So stupid. Anyway, so she broke her leg, injured her knee. Injured her knee at the Jersey Shore dancing at Club Karma. And then she went to a rehab center because apparently that she couldn't fit in the MRI machine and they didn't have anything that was big enough for her. So they sent her to a rehab center with no diagnosis. But 90 days later, she was clean. She, I guess, went back, not home, but she went to a handicap accessible place where she could live. And she was in a wheelchair. And that was from age 32 to maybe 34. Because at 34, she said she moved in with Desiree or her dad.
So I did the math. So when she was 34 years old, Desiree was 17 when she moved in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I did, because she got pregnant for 16 or 17.
Yeah.
So they're 17 years apart.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. So when she was 37, which means Desiree was 20, she was 580 pounds, and that's when she met her new husband, Justin. Angie says her and Justin both had lost their dads, and they bonded over that. And then they got married. And they've been married for a year.
He said he's attracted to her personality. If somebody first met me and they're like, "Oh, I really like your personality," I would feel a certain way about it. I don't know. Yeah. I would. I really
take
like
offense.
Your personality.
I mean, not to be vain, but you couldn't think of one nice thing to say about my features, my looks.
Yeah, just say, "Oh, your hair or your eye." I don't know. Make something up.
Yeah, make something up.
He's got a great personality.
She's got a great personality. Can I say?
You're ugly.
Oh shit. Can I say? When Jake and I first met, the first thing I noticed about him. This is really mean and I love him, but I did say I noticed. I was like, damn, that kid's got some greasy hair.
Oh my God.
Oops.
Ring that out.
I know, shit. And then he said the first thing he noticed about me was my butt and my hair. And I was like, wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Thanks.
Lovely.
Thanks for that. If that doesn't say anything about our relationship, I don't know what does. I don't know. Where were we? Oh, they lost their dads and they bonded over that. They got married and they've been married for a year. Angie said she's been looking into losing weight and she found Dr. Now. So she has an appointment with Dr. Now next week.
Yes, and she thinks she's about over 600, but she hopes not.
Yeah.
And this isn't this when all this weird stuff starts to happen with the boyfriend, Desiree's boyfriend, Will? Because they're like, automatically they're like, oh, we're moving to Houston, like before even meeting him. Like,
okay, this is so insane. This is legitimately insane. So, like, the whole scene, we just got her whole backstory, you know, the voiceover with pictures, whatever. And right before this, Desiree and a friend, I guess, were going to go grocery shopping. Angie gave them a list. And when they came back, that's when Angie was like, oh, now's a great time to talk to her about this. And Angie basically was like, oh, Desiree, your boyfriend called me a C word because I want all of us to move to Houston together. And Desiree is like, okay, obviously he should not have called you that, but I think, you know, we need to have a real discussion about moving to Houston and like what that means for all of us. Because I'm like, why do all of them need to move to Houston?
Yes, because she literally said, so you want me to pretty much break up with my boyfriend, move to Texas, and be okay with that? She's pretty much asking her to uproot her whole entire life. Yeah. While she's pregnant.
Yeah. So Desiree has a 3-year-old who's probably maybe in daycare or some sort of pre-K, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what 3-year-olds do. But
I don't know.
And she's pregnant. She probably has an OB set up, you know, and also she's pregnant. Who wants to uproot their whole life 19 hours away, several states away while they're pregnant? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Also, she's like, oh, Will can just like get a job down there. It's like, so you want her like boyfriend, who's the father of this new baby, to kind of like quit his job when, I mean, like they probably aren't financially stable. I don't know their financial situation, but it's probably not great if they have to live with her.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he can't just quit his job. He's got a baby on the way.
Exactly.
So weird.
And Angie, like the whole time she's arguing, she's like, I can't believe Desiree, you know, after everything I've done for them, she's lived with me her entire life. And it's like, no.
She moved in with you at 17. You didn't even raise her.
No.
She doesn't owe you anything.
No. Angie's dad raised Desiree. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, Angie was in and out of jail. Are you kidding me? And then she was in a rehab facility. Like, what the hell is she talking about? Angie's so fucking delusional. And she's like, I don't want your boyfriend to, like, tell you what to do. So you're going to come with me and you're going to live with me and wipe my ass, basically. Because she doesn't want Justin. Because it's going to ruin their sex life, probably.
Gross.
Ew.
So you'd rather ruin your daughter's life, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Make the pregnant girl do it.
Make her do it. But that's so annoying. That's so crappy.
God, that's super fucked up. And Angie is just so delusional. So, and then Angie's like, why are you crying? Are you kidding me?
What are you crying for?
She's newly pregnant. Like, this is early, I think, in her pregnancy. She's crying. She's like, Mom, you're basically asking me to choose between you and the father of my child. Like, this is a lot for me. I have a 3-year-old and I'm pregnant. Like, you know, uprooting our whole lives is a lot. And Angie's just like, oh, get over it. My jaw was dropped.
Ooh, I know.
So,
she's like, where are you? Oh, she's like, so Desiree's like, yeah, we're going to go find somewhere else to stay for the night just to like cool down. She's very level-headed about all of this.
Desiree's
Angie's like,
very mature.
Angie says, I don't think Will is like best for her. And she's keeping this baby with him against better judgment. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yikes. God damn, Angie.
She's very rude. I don't think
very rude.
Yeah. Desiree doesn't know her anything.
No. Angie did nothing for this kid. Jesus Christ. So we get to month 1. And so they are going to Houston for the appointment. Will is going to stay behind to work, and Desiree's daughter Daisy is also going to stay behind. Kathy, who is Angie's stepmom, I guess
is going to watch Daisy.
Is going to watch Daisy,
yeah.
But seems like they're close with this Kathy person. I assume since Angie's dad died.
That's right. I
So
forgot
it's
about
like,
that.
okay, interesting. But so basically the plan is for Angie, Justin, and Desiree to go to Houston to see how the appointment goes, and then they will move.
Yeah. That's what should do. Go down there and see what it's like before you're like, oh, hey, we're just moving. So dumb.
Right. It makes sense. So they're going down for the 3-day trip. It's going to take them 19 hours. They're hoping to make it in 3 days. The appointment is in 4 days. Angie and Desiree are wearing the exact same outfit. Red shirt, black pants.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, and then Justin is in the opposite. He's in red shorts, black shirt. So it's like, okay, all right. I don't know if this was coordinated or if Angie and Desiree were like, oh, let's go matchy.
Mommy-daughter matching outfits.
Oh, it's like smothered. Angie wishes they were that, like, that mother-daughter. They wish they were like that.
Was a drug addict.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, but
I know addiction is a disease, but also, like, girl, you're kind of a terrible person. Well, the way you talk to everyone. Horrible.
Oh, when they start driving, she's drinking the Sprite, and she's hoping that they're
drinking it right out of the bottle.
Yeah, right out of the bottle. It's like
it's water.
It's not the full liter. It's not the full thing, but it's like a half one.
Yeah. It's a big bottle.
Yeah. So they're driving. She's like, I'm hoping we can drive for like hours each day. Really, really make some progress on this drive. They get like 4 hours in, and she's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm hungry. Put a fork in me. I'm done. Pretty much. They get 4 hours. They're probably not even out of Ohio yet.
Oh my God. Probably not. Or they're like on the Ohio border somewhere, because where they are is pretty, like, they had to drive through the entire state of Ohio to go south.
To get to like Tennessee.
Yes. So,
or Kentucky, whatever's next to it.
Whatever. I don't know the states. So Angie, and in like an overspeak. Oh my God, what is it called?
Like a not talking head. I guess like what, I don't know. Narration.
Angie says that Desiree doesn't like Justin and says that he's using Angie. And then Angie in her
narration.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. And then Angie is narrating, I don't know what he's using me for, but she thinks he's using me. And then Angie goes, if Justin's there at the end, he's there. If not, oh well. Wow.
Romantic.
Wow. So they get to this, first they get to Burger King. And then as they're like driving to the hotel after Burger King, Angie's like snapping at him. And she's like, I hope my next husband knows how to drive.
So mean.
Goodness gracious. And so they get to the hotel, and Angie says to Justin, go to the hotel, see what room we have. And he walks in, and then he walks real quick back out, and he's like, oh, who's, like, what name is it under again? And Angie just yells at him, and she's like, it's under your name. God, figure it out. Like, so mean. And then he comes back out. They, drive over to where the motel is. He's got the key. And so
so dramatic.
He gets out of the car. She's sitting in the car. He gets out of the car. He's going to grab her walker and her wheelchair. And Angie starts complaining, I don't know what Justin's doing. He's moseying around back there. He's not helping me. He's supposed to be helping me. Meanwhile, he's getting all her stuff out of the trunk for her.
She's just complaining. She's like, it's not fast enough. It's like, where do you need to be?
Jesus She's
got to eat that Burger King.
She's got to eat that Burger King. She's got to get in that bed. So they get into the room, and immediately she's like, I don't like this room. I don't like it at all. I'm going to pick the next room.
Oh, before they even get in the room, there was a teeny tiny patch of like gravel they had to walk across, like some rocks and stuff. Meanwhile, Desiree's barefoot standing on rocks, and I know that's uncomfortable and painful. And she is like, how am I going to get over this? It's literally like maybe a foot and a half, maybe like 18 inches, like long. And I was like, you can't walk over that? There's a couple little baby rocks. You can't get over that? Are you kidding me?
She's such a big baby. I can't with it. So they get into the room, and she already is like, I hate this room. It's too small. I'm going to be cramped in this room. I'm claustrophobic. The motel room they're in is larger than her room at their house.
It was huge. I don't know what she was talking about.
She's such a big fucking baby. So they're back on the road, and she says, I hope we get a better room tonight because that room is not something for me. What the hell does that even mean? Not something for me?
She needs a palace.
Oh,
she needs.
I'm sorry.
She needs a nice. She needs a nice Hilton.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, but this girl is very white trash. Okay, like she really is. Let's call a spade here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna not say she is come on.
Christ almighty. So 5 hours later, Angie has switched to the back seat. Desiree's in the front seat. They are in Tennessee at a hotel.
Oh, this is so weird. Like, Google is free. And
oh my gosh.
Justin, I kind of was like, what is Justin talking about? He's like, because they're asking him to go get them food. Yeah. And he's like, well, I don't know where to go. I've never been in this town before. Can you not look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
Google Map.
Also, delivery service.
It's 2018.
I know. At this point,
there's
DoorDash. There's everything. It's 2018, guys. They start arguing back and forth, and he's like, well, they haven't even picked a place to go get food yet. And she's just like, why are you arguing with me? And he's like, you're trying to make me go somewhere and you won't tell me where I'm going. And I've never been here before and I don't want to get lost. And it's like, what the fuck?
She starts calling him every single name. She's like, he's pathetic. Oh, yeah. He's a waste of life. He's a loser. He shouldn't be around me. He's fake. I'm like, are you just making just picking random things to call him like fake? What is that?
She's
like who cares?
She's like, I don't want you and I don't need you. You're a waste of life. You're pathetic and you're a loser. All because he didn't want to drive again. I mean, this man has been driving the whole time. Yes. I get, but also his argument is pretty fucking stupid. I mean, just say you don't want to drive again. Like, you just drove all day. Probably you're exhausted. Just order out food. Like, why? They're making this out to be way bigger than it is. This is so insane to me. The immediate arguing, name calling. It's like, what is wrong with these people?
There's something in the water in Ohio.
Maybe. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, but they're white trash. Like,
yeah, that's not exactly like the best group of people we got here.
No!
They're not in the Mensa Club. I'm going, it's all.
Shit, we're not in the Mensa Club either. We're dumb as dirt. But my God, to argue like that, or to just immediately start calling your partner names and saying, I don't need you, all because he didn't feel like driving?
To go get more food for you?
Yeah. For your fat ass? Sorry, but like, girl. Oh my gosh. The arguing is just so fucking annoying and frustrating. I can't stand when people argue about the dumbest shit like this. Oh,
it's like not that serious. There's people dying. It could be worse.
Kim, there's people dying. And meanwhile, Desiree's just sitting on the other bed the whole time while they're arguing. And then he ends up leaving. I don't know where he goes. Who knows where he went?
Who knows?
Because
I don't. Oh wait, did he leave? He went out. I don't remember.
I guess he just left the room.
Oh, he probably
the hotel room
to go cool off outside somewhere.
Oh God. So after that scene, they're at Dr. Now's office. Like, we skipped the whole rest of the trip. I guess
they fast forward. They're like, we're done. We gotta get them. We gotta get moving.
I know. So they're at Dr. Now's. The medical assistant comes out and she goes, Angie Johns.
She didn't know what is her last name?
Johns.
Oh, Johns. She was probably like Angie Jo.
She probably thought it was Johnson or something, because Johns. I've never heard of a last name like Johns. Johnson, yes, weird. But yeah, very strange. So here's the first weigh-in of the episode. I was watching this with my husband, and we both guessed, and I guessed 640. I can't remember what he guessed, but it was way off. Did you make a guess?
No, I didn't.
I didn't. But her weigh-in is 643.3 pounds.
Wow.
According to Price's Right rules, I won.
Wow, it's so close.
Yeah, I was right on the money. I'm turning into Dr. Now, guys. I can start to look at someone and know their weight.
You're like, what's her Penny? You can just see the food and count the calories off of it.
I can just count the calories just by looking at it. Yeah. It's a gift. It's a true gift. So
when she's getting off the scale, she's like, Justin, you got these spaghetti arms. You're gonna help me get up. And I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah. She said, quit being spaghetti arms when I need you. Okay, granted, yes, Justin is very skinny, but god damn, lady.
Can you say one nice thing like thank you? She never says thank you.
No, whole episode. Did not hear any thank you from her. So they get to meet Dr. Now. Oh, yes. What?
Also, I didn't realize how tall she was.
She's 5'9". Yeah. No, she's 5'5".
I thought you said 5'9".
Oh,
I think
no, I heard 5'5".
I heard 5'9". I don't know.
Oh, snap. Oh, I heard 5'5". That's what I wrote.
I thought, okay, that's probably right. Because I thought, like, she doesn't look that big for, like, 6'40".
Huh.
I don't know. It's fine.
Dang. Oh. I want to look it up now, because now I'm like, she's got to be 5'5". Or 5'9". I mean, she is taller.
Because I was like, she looks not crazy big for her size, for being 6'40".
Yeah. Someone else watch it and see what you guys think.
Yeah.
How tall she
is.
We're
lazy. Somebody else figure it out.
I did have my captions on, but subtitles, but I don't know. I heard 5'5", but 5'9", I mean, it could be. So they meet Dr. Now, and he asks her how she is, and she goes, I'm fine, I guess.
God, damn. The dramatics. It's like, okay.
Oh my God. Debbie
Downer.
Fucking Debbie Downer. Then she explains to him she injured her knee in 2011, and she's got bone grinding on bone. He asks her eating habits, and she says, I only eat when I'm bored. I don't think I'm an emotional eater. I drink coffee in the morning, and that suppresses my appetite. And so I eat at night, and I don't eat during the day.
I don't know about that.
It's a lot to unpack here. Dr. Now immediately calls her on her bullshit, and he's like, that's a lie. If that were all true, you would not be 643 pounds. He is not buying any of her shit. And that's when Angie continues to like bring everyone else down with her at this point, basically. Yeah. Angie, or Dr. Now just says, it looks like there might be a weight problem in the family just because, your daughter also looks like she might have a weight problem. So it could just be like either eating habits or like genetics or whatever, because Justin is very skinny. So he's not, Dr. Now is unsure if it's like eating habits or if it's just genetics. And that's when Angie goes, well, I was lighter than her at her age.
So rude.
I hate it when moms say that. Like, when I was your age, I was much skinnier. I was much lighter than you are now.
Was everyone's mom, when they got married, 90 pounds? Is I feel like that's a trend that's going on right now.
Well, when I got married, I was 90 pounds. I'm like,
it's like, cool.
Okay. Whatever. Can everyone please
smoke cigs and drank black coffee? Like, of course you were 90 pounds.
Yeah. Christ almighty. And Angie, on top of that, then goes, on top of that, she also smokes while pregnant. Oh my God. I mean,
that's really bad.
That's bad. That's not healthy. But also, Angie is just like, okay, girl, this appointment is about you.
Yeah, not
everyone else.
Throw Desiree under the bus.
Just because Dr. Now's on you.
Dr. Now's like, you have to stop smoking like right now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But
he immediately is like, there's so much dysfunction going on here. And that's when he asks about Justin's eating habits. And Angie says, Justin eats more than all of us. Justin's like, oh yeah, I easily eat 10,000 calories a day.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. And that's when Dr. Now says to everyone in the room, he goes, we have some serious delusions with you all.
Oh, he said, that's physically impossible. You can't.
Yeah,
be doing
no
that.
way. He immediately calls her out for being a massive manipulator. And he's going to give her the diet to start today.
Yeah, the 1,200 calorie high protein. And he has her on a goal of 50 pounds in 1 month.
Yep.
Which she will find out later that she's fucking stupid as shit.
She's so stupid. So Angie then says, well, if I eat healthy, I'll lose the weight, even though I can't get up and exercise and dance around. And that's when Dr. Now says, I'm going to give you exercises to do in the bed.
Yeah. You can do that in the 2 hours a day.
Christ. And then Angie's like, well, I'm coming here next month. Can I be in your program? Dr. Now says, you can move to Houston anytime, but you got to lose weight to be in my program.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. She is delusional. So he says, I'll see you when you all get back to Houston. And during Dr. Now's narration, he immediately is like, this is not a good dynamic. They have a horrible dynamic. They are not supporting each other. Like, I have zero faith in them, blah, blah, blah. He's just calling out the whole family dynamic, basically.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks later, we are back in Ohio. And
she's smoking inside.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what her room smells like. She got that full ashtray.
Ew. That house probably reeks. And also, if you know your daughter shouldn't be smoking while pregnant, why are you smoking in the house? Smoking is pretty hard to quit, too. So, like, why are you smoking in the house then if you know your child is pregnant? Ugh, don't even get me started. What a mess. So Angie's just laying on the bed smoking, and she's like, no one's on board to move. We're moving. It's a done deal.
She says she's been starving herself and eating the special meals from Dr. Now. And she's talking to Desiree. She's like, yeah, so like, we'll get a 1-bedroom down there. I'll just stay in the living room while you and Will and Daisy
and the baby
have the 1-bedroom.
That is
she's like, I don't think a newborn in a 1-bedroom is a good idea.
It's going to work. With a 3-year-old? No way.
No way. No one's getting any sleep in that house.
No, that would be a fucking nightmare. But Angie is eating a piece of chicken and a little side salad. So, okay. That looks promising. So we get to month 2. Justin is gone.
He's gone.
Justin's moved out.
I hate to see people, when something bad happens, but this bitch deserved it. That was fucking wild.
Yeah. She says that he was under the influence and they were arguing. And that's when Desiree walks in and gives Angie a plate of onion rings and chicken tenders.
She's eating them while they're still so hot that she's like, oh, they're burning me. I'm like, then put them down and wait. Let them cool off.
She can't wait. She's
they're
hungry.
Really hot.
She's been starving herself. This is also when Angie says that food is getting her through this. That's emotional eating, bitch.
Yeah,
that's emotional eating.
Therapist. It's the food Dr. Paradise and
Lola.
Dr. Lola. God, come on.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh. So here she is just gorging herself with these onion rings and chicken tenders and fried foods, saying she can't move to Houston without Justin. But earlier you were like, I don't need you. I can do everything without you. I don't need you. You're pathetic. But now she's saying she can't move without him. Interesting.
Yeah, and her follow-up appointment's in 2 days, and it's like, we're obviously not going. It's like, yeah,
obviously.
We're obviously not going. God.
Because
you have no way of... Was Justin the only one with the car?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know they had the van, but maybe, yeah. I mean, I assume because they mentioned that Will worked. So I assume.
Probably got a car.
Oh, Christ almighty. So that was the shortest month ever, and we skip month 3 and head right to month 4.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Month 3 doesn't matter.
No. Angie's back to smoking in her room.
So
and
gross.
This is when her backboard I first noticed is gone.
What the hell?
I know. I don't know what's going on. They got another Sisterhood of the Traveling headboard.
Furniture.
Something crazy. Christ. So it's been 3 months since her last appointment. She was supposed to see him for a follow-up, and she says months ago. And she says moving to Houston has been hard. Well, she's still in Ohio.
Yeah, she hasn't moved.
Christ almighty. So she's now doing a FaceTime with Dr. Now. And Dr. Now gets on the phone and she says, I'm still drinking pop here and there.
Ugh. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't admit that.
Girl, that's when Dr. Now is like, this is unacceptable. Don't be wishy-washy. If you're going to be wishy-washy, you're playing games with me.
He's like, don't even come to
Don't
Houston.
even come.
Just stay where you are.
He's like, stop playing games with my heart.
Pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And Angie tells him about the separation. She says that moving is her only option. And Dr. Now says she's not trying. There's no point in coming. So he wants her to do a local weigh-in 2 months to lose 100 pounds, which was her original goal.
Yeah.
Of what, 50 pounds a month? Or was it 50 pounds in 2 months?
He told her to lose 50 pounds that first month because she was going to come back for her weigh-in. Okay. And that she missed that. So now he's like, lose 50 pounds. So a total of 100 in 2 months. Yeah. Right. And she's like, oh, he's punishing me because I missed my appointment. This is punishment. He likes to punish people. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
And she's like, he is doubling my goal. This is punishment. And I'm like, she's fucking crazy. Okay? She's fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell she's talking about with this 100 pounds is like, oh, you're doubling my weight because it's 50 pounds a month still. And honestly, if you've been sticking to the diet this whole fucking time, you would probably still be losing 50 pounds a month. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know. She's like, if I could just do this on my own, I wouldn't be talking to you. I wouldn't need you. It's like, well, you're not doing it, though.
Right. She's not doing anything. Oh, God. So 3 weeks later, the headboard is back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is weird.
This is gross. So Angie says that she had to take a break from her exercises. She could still, do one of those arm lifting exercises.
Yeah, she could.
Or whatever. But whatever. Well, she had to take a break because there's an infection in her groin area.
And she can't walk.
Yeah, she can't walk. So Desiree comes in and Lisa, God damn, I got my mind on Lisa. I got Lisa on my mind. And Angie is laying on the bed with like a towel underneath her. And, she's got her legs spread for Desiree to come on in and,
clean. God, she's got the tiniest Band-Aid. I was like, what is this infection? You can just use like standard little Band-Aid? What is that?
Like a tiny little finger Band-Aid. What kind of infection is this?
I don't want to know. Actually, never mind.
Ingrown pube hair.
It could have been, honestly.
Ew. Ugh. So Desiree puts the Band-Aid on and, guess what? The only good thing is that Justin came back and he's going to move to Houston.
I love how he came back and... I would have thought he like packed up like a suitcase. No, he comes back with like a black trash bag.
Yeah.
He's moving back in.
He pulled an Angelina from Jersey Shore with the trash bags. That dirty Amsta.
A tiny little black trash bag with like barely anything in it. And he's moving back in.
Christ almighty. He's moving back in, guys. Oh, God. And that's when Angie's like, I'm from the show me state, so you better show me you've changed. Blah, blah, blah.
This is his last chance. Desiree is done trusting him. She doesn't trust him at all.
Yes.
But because Justin's going to go to Houston now, Desiree is not coming at all, which I don't blame her.
Honestly, I'm so glad Desiree's not going.
Thank God.
Holy fuck. Can you imagine? Ugh.
No, she's got a baby on the way. Also, Angie says that if he doesn't follow through with kind of moving down to Houston with her, they're going to be divorcing. But she thinks that getting him out of Ohio is going to be good for him because he's going to be away from the drug dealers. I'm like, oh, great. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. She was like, he's not going to have any drug dealers he knows down in Houston, so it'll be great.
Great. Weird.
Wow. Christ. So we are now at month 6. We just skipped month 5. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doing great. Doesn't matter. No one cares. So they're at a weight check. And at first I was like, oh, Desiree's hair changed colors. No. Angie's friend Amanda is here. Oh, so Angie says that there have been some issues with her and Desiree. And so her friend Amanda and Justin have been helping her. She thinks she should be fine with losing the original 50-pound weight, even though it's been 6 months.
6 months. She wants to prove Dr. Now wrong. And he doesn't know what he's talking about when she said, he says that she's making excuses. The 100 weight loss goal is punishment. So
it's too much for her.
The delusions in the room with us.
Oh, delusions. Did you see that movie?
No, what movie?
With Robert Pattinson?
No.
Devil All the Time.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've not seen that.
That movie was so fucking good. That movie is so good. Robert Pattinson is so good in it. His accent is insane. He goes, delusions. It's so good. It is so good.
Is it like a drama, horror? What is it?
It's like a drama, like a crime drama-ish.
Okay.
Life story kind of thing. It's so many different stories, and then like they all like kind of connect in different ways, but it is so good. It's so good. Basically, Robert Pattinson is like this crazy preacher, and Tom Holland is in it. There's so many famous people in it. It's so good, though. It is so good. I loved it. I loved it.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Ugh, Christ. So Amanda and Angie are at the local clinic, and she has her weigh-in.
The weigh-in.
I thought it was going to be, I thought she was going to gain weight. What did you think?
I had no thoughts at all. I honestly had, brain, it was empty.
Head empty, no thoughts. So, all right, the weigh-in, she is 598.6 pounds. She lost 45 pounds in 6 months.
Not great.
That's impressive. That's impressive for someone our size.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be nice.
Oh, if that was me, whew, amazing. That'd be incredible.
No.
No. So, oh gosh. So she has a video call with Dr. Now. And she tells Dr. Now her new weight. And he says, you're not taking anything seriously. You need to lose another 50 pounds. Like, you are not doing any of this right. And that's when Dr. Now kind of calls her out and says, are you on any new medications?
So you don't sound normal. You don't.
Yeah, he's like, you don't sound normal. You look under the influence. Angie is so offended. So offended. She's like, I'm sick. And he's like, yeah, okay. Well, your weight loss was 50 pounds in 1 month, not 100.
He's like, something's going on here. Something's coming.
Yeah. Because he's like, you seem to need a calculator, or you forgot, or you're too high. Because Dr. Now is like, I gave you 50 pounds each month. And, 50 pounds in 2 months, for 2 months is 100 total.
Yes. Oh, and this is
lose 50 pounds each month, girl.
She says that, well, the U-Haul is on the way tomorrow. And let me remind you, your weight loss was 50 pounds in 1 month, not 100 pounds. You never said that to me. It's like, it's on film. We have it on film. He said 100 pounds.
Christ almighty. This is fucking nuts. So then she's like, well, I'm sick. I puked on myself. I'm ill. Don't make accusations. And then Dr. Now's like, I'm a doctor. I know the difference between sick and high. And during the scene, the friend Amanda is just like reading all the pamphlets on the wall. She's just like, everything on this wall is so interesting. Oh,
it's so awkward. This poor friend. Like, it's so uncomfortable. He's like, you can clean up your act right now, or we're done. Yeah.
We are done. I mean, and then of course, Angie says, my plan is to go to bed. What's yours? Dr. Now goes, my plan is to end this conversation.
Oh, he's so snappy.
So snappy. So that's when Angie hangs up the phone, and then she's like pressing the buttons. Yeah, smacking the phone, which makes me like, I miss when, we had old phones and you could just literally hang up the phone.
Slam the phone
down. You could slam it down on the receiver. God, that was good. Also, the friend in the room with them, like staring at the wall, just reminded me, you know how like when you're young and you go over your friend's house and their parent is yelling at them and you're just standing there like,
awkwardly and scared.
Yeah. That didn't happen to us. I feel like the opposite happened to us, where we were the one getting yelled at in front of our friends.
And they just sit there uncomfortably.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the one time I had a friend over, and it wasn't a friend that like I had over all the time. And this is like maybe 4th or 5th grade. She spent the night, and the next morning we had piano, and I couldn't find my piano book, and Dad's screaming at me. And he's like, if you can't find it, that means you didn't practice at all this week, blah, 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 which I mean was very true. I did not practice at all. And, I'm looking all over the house for it. He's screaming at me, and my poor friend's just standing there like, Okay. Mortifying. That was the last time she spent the night by herself.
Oh, awkward.
Awkward.
Oh.
Do you have any fun memories like that?
Yeah, like waking up. It's like, all right, get up. We had like people spend the night. You got to clean.
Oh,
so they're like in the basement still sleeping. And it's like, I have to clean the upstairs. Vacuuming.
I have to do chores. God, I hated that. And I hated it so much because it's like so awkward. And then the friend is just like sitting downstairs like, do I call my parents? Like, what do I do? It's, I hated it. So awkward.
God.
Yeah. What? I was just going to tell another story where I was with a friend who, as adults, this happened. Where this friend did something when they were living with their parent, and they made me drive with them. And I was a little drunk because I've been drinking at home. And this friend picks me up and is like, oh, we're going to confront my dad. And I was like, what?
No, this is a singular activity.
Who is we? And no. So I'm drunk and I thought we were just going to hang out. And then she drives over to her dad's house. And she like confronts him on the porch, and I'm just like standing there, and he's like, I can't believe you brought your friend because you think, I'm not going to yell at you if she's here. I'm going to yell at you just the same. I can't believe you're making her do this. And I'm just standing there like, oh, thank God.
Thank God. That's so awkward.
I was like, I need to go home. You need to drop me off home now.
Take me home, please.
God. Except during that moment, there was no like pamphlets I could look at like Amanda.
At least she had those to read.
I know, Christ.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. All right, so now we're at month 7.
We're at moving day. Justin and her are going to drive the rental car while her friend Amanda, and her husband are going to drive the U-Haul out. Desiree is going to stay back and live with some friends because she actually had the baby. The baby is here.
Yeah. And that's when Haley comes in. Haley's also with them. Yeah. And so Desiree had the baby. Oh my gosh, his newborn baby named Carson. And this is like a fresh baby. Like,
fresh out the womb.
Fresh out the womb baby. This baby's still in the scrunch mode. Still like tiny little like little curled baby. Up. Like a squish all curled up. Also during the scene when Angie's holding the baby, she kind of looks high. I'm sorry, but
maybe
I was getting vibes this whole episode.
At least the second half of the episode, I was like,
Oh, for sure. I was watching this with Jake, and he was like, ever since this new friend came by, she just seems different.
Do you think Amanda's the plug?
Supplying? Oh my God, probably.
Maybe.
Well, they need their plug to come with them.
Oh yeah, and get them to new plugs down in Texas.
Yeah. Woo! It's going to set them up. She's going to, make sure they have that connective care.
Yes.
Make sure it's a warm handoff with their new dealer.
God, that's so professional. She's a professional.
Everyone go check her out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my God. Do not. Oh, God.
Okay, so they finally...
we know she's a perfectly, respectable member of society. Yeah. Who knows?
And we'll be like, oh, she's a drug dealer. No, we don't know that.
She's a pusher, Katie. She's a pusher.
She's a pusher.
Oh, God.
So we finally get to Texas, get to Houston.
Yes.
And she's like, okay, I gave in a little bit on their way here and ate some stuff I'm not supposed to, blah, blah, blah. Also, they found an apartment online, sight unseen. That sucks. Wouldn't do that.
Love is blind.
Just going in blind.
Yep. So, while they're parking at the new place, Angie immediately from the car in the parking lot, oh, this place sucks. It's awful. And I guess it's James, Amanda's husband, who is driving the U-Haul, because there's a shot, and I took a photo of it. There's a shot of James backing up, and it's a shot of the side mirror with his face in it, and he's making this crazy smile face. It is so funny and just so out of place because I keep wanting to call her Lisa. Oh my God, Angie is just complaining about how awful this place is and how this is the projects. And meanwhile, you get this face in the mirror. It is so fucking funny.
I didn't even see it.
So
I didn't
stupid.
Notice.
Yeah, it was so stupid. But you know, what's so frustrating is Angie's like, this place is the project. She's walking barefoot in the parking lot.
Gross.
Okay. Her poor friend is being so positive and just like, oh, we don't know yet. We haven't seen the inside. What if the inside is gorgeous? I mean, it's not terrible. This isn't the worst place.
Yeah.
And so they open the apartment door and immediately Angie's like, this isn't right. There's no fireplace. They didn't have the fireplace on the photos. This is not the one I rented. The place looks fine.
It was fine. She's like, there's no way I'm living here.
The floors look nice.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Oh my God. Although when they did walk into the bedroom, the bathroom door is pretty small.
Narrow.
Like, that's the only issue. Yeah, it's very narrow doors. That's the only thing I think is an issue. Everything else looked fine though.
Yeah.
And so Angie's like, no way I'm living here. So they go to sleep in a hotel.
Crazy. She's like, I didn't come.
Fucking kidding me.
I didn't come all this way to be thrown in a dump. That's not a dump. It could have been worse.
That's not a dump.
The juggalette, what was her name? Oh my God.
Oh, Nicole.
That was a dump.
Oh, their home. Yeah, that was awful. Awful. But this was a nice apartment. It looked fine.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Oh my God. So then fucking Angie's narration, she's like, this is missing a chance to save my life because I was lied to. This is murder as far as I'm concerned.
Wow, we are jumping to conclusions.
What the fuck? Is she nuts? Like, is she nuts?
It's the drugs.
Is she nuts? I that's all I can say. That is all I can say. Oh God. So now it's the next day. They're looking at another unit. And one of them mentions that the apartment complex said that they can widen the doors, which is like, oh, that's great. Justin's t-shirt says, I get enough service just pushing my luck.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't say service.
What does it say?
Workout. I don't know why I auto-corrected service. I get enough working out, just pushing my luck. That's what it said.
It should have been pushing. I get enough working out, pushing Angie around.
I mean, that's the real truth here. Shit. So they get to this new apartment, and there's like a tiny little like lift in the apartment door.
There's like nothing.
And it's like an inch. It's like an inch high. It's an inch high. Angie's like, I need a ramp.
It's like, are you joking? Are you kidding me? It's literally like she already got up the step. It's just like the that little metal piece where like your door kind of, it's like a wind guard or something. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
That piece. She's like, I can't get up over it. I was like, are you joking?
Oh my God. I can't with her. Oh, it's so frustrating. I cannot deal with her. So they go into their house. The bedroom is huge. The bathroom door is still small, but they're going to fix it. It has the fireplace she wanted. I think that's the real issue. She wanted the fancy looking fireplace.
Because it looked exactly the same size-wise.
Oh, yeah. Same exact size. And also, the bedroom is bigger than her old place back in Ohio. Still.
I don't know what.
She's fucking nuts. I don't know. Ugh. So Angie then says, I already lost the 50 pounds. Now I think all we need to do is the medical stuff. And it's like, you're supposed to be losing every month, you fucking idiot.
She could have already been down like halfway to her goal at this point.
Yeah. Like, granted, I know losing weight is hard, but when you are that size, like, the weight should be coming off of you. Like how Lola said the last episode we watched with Lisa. She was like, the weight should be coming off rapidly. Like, you are.
Yeah, it should just be flying off. So we're at month 8.
Ugh, Christ almighty. And Angie says she's been staying on the diet. She says as she's walking into Dr. Now's office, she is like, I'm on edge. I'm ready to attack anybody.
I'm not going to intentionally fight him, but I'll fight him. She'll throw hands. She will attack Dr. Now.
Yeah, with that bad knee, sure she could.
Yeah.
So they get to the weigh-in, and she is 589.1 pounds. That is 9 pounds lost from the last weigh-in.
She says she's still making progress, so that's good.
Yeah. Or but she says that the scale's messed up.
Yeah, scale's messed up.
She says Dr. Now is not the almighty God. Okay, girl. No, he's not. But also, like, you need to be putting in the work here. Oh, Christ. So they get to the room. Dr. Now comes in, and Angie, I don't remember what she said, but she said something, and he's like, are you done with your little tantrum?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because she's like,
shit.
What did she say? I've been through a lot the last couple months, and that's why she was getting so heated. And he's like, are you done with your tantrum?
Oh, yeah.
And because at this point, you're going to be done, or you're going to be dead in a year or less.
Yeah.
And she says that she has a behavior problem, 100%.
Oh, no shit. No shit. So Dr. Now says, I'm going to give you one more chance because they did just move there. And then she goes, I should have never come here. You
Girl.
Stupid bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's all up to you. Oh, my
God. So then Dr. Now says again, you need to lose 100 pounds over the next 2 months, which again is 50 pounds a month. And that's when he says, we're going to also do a blood test today.
Yeah, let's just do like a little, just a little thing, like a little blood test.
Just a quick little test.
Let's just try it out. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So Angie is offended in this part where it's like, I think they're just sitting in the office. She's like typing something on her phone and she shows it to Justin and they smirk at each other. So they're clearly talking shit about Dr. Now.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. So we get 2 weeks later. She's back to doing the diet on her own. There's a scene of her cutting up some veggies. She's saying, I'm starving myself. I don't deserve this abuse. Okay. Alrighty.
Well, if you were starving, you wouldn't be eating anything. I mean.
Exactly. So 2 days later, she's going to go see Dr. Now again because he wants her to come in. And it's only been 2 weeks since their last appointment. Wonder what could be going on.
Immediately, I was like,
Tox report came back. So Amanda is with them this time. And as Angie goes back for the weigh-in, her phone is in her bra. And I understand, I mean, her boobs are definitely way bigger than mine, but having big boobs, they can kind of sag a little. So the phone looks like it's closer to her stomach, hanging there. Oh,
she's definitely
this Angie. Yeah, this Angie reminds me a lot of Angela from 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh God, but that Angela, she's got her phone. She had her cigarettes in her boob. Ooh, she had a lighter in her boob.
She's got her car keys.
Yeah.
Birth certificates.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's nuts. Oh, Christ. She had that K1 visa in her bra, too.
Yeah. She's like, Michael, if you want it, it's in here.
It's in here. Michael,
if you want it.
Sign it, Michael. Let me just whip it out. It's a little sweaty, Michael.
Yeah. So they have a weigh-in. She gained 5 pounds, so not great. So total loss is only 49 pounds. And she's like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I have to be weighed again.
Nope. Her current weight is 594. She says, I haven't cheated. I'm starving myself. Even the voiceover narration, it sounds like she's slurred.
Yeah, it's weird.
Later, as the episode keeps going on, her narration just sounds off.
Something's wrong.
I don't know. Yeah. So she immediately starts crying. She's saying, I'm a mess. I don't know why I'm here. And then Dr. Now goes, I think you know why you're here.
Oh, also he says, don't give me your tears.
Don't give them to Dr. Now. He don't want them. Then Angie says she's going to come clean about something. And that's when Dr. Now says, well, of course you are, because, we got your toxicology back.
Yeah, you can't lie about this stuff.
Oh, hell no. So he says, you've been hiding a lot from us. You've been hiding that you're a heavy smoker. You're doing severe damage to your pulmonary system. And we have found narcotics in your system. And that's when she says, oh, well, it's just marijuana. And he says, I know exactly what you have. And it's not just that. We found multiple narcotics in your system.
It's like, of course, you can't lie about this. They have a whole toxicology report. You get to, it's just pot. Yeah. No, they know it's not.
No. And pot doesn't make you
slur your words like that.
Like that. No. Ay. So Angie's crying. Dr. Now tells her weight loss surgery is completely off the table. They want her to go to rehab, but they'll set it up for her. And she's like, don't I get to make a choice about this? And he's like, you have 24 hours to decide.
That's a lot more than most people get. Most people, it's like, you leave now or we're done.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So, oh God. He says the priority right now is substance abuse, and then we'll get to your weight loss and smoking habit. Wow. And this whole time in this episode, this whole moment on video, Angie's nodding along. She's crying. She looks like she's accepting what he's saying. It's a lot going on, but it seems like she's receptive. But her voiceover narration It's is extremely offensive and utterly unfair.
Yeah.
Dr. Now is wrong. I have lost a ton of weight. I am proud of myself for not lowering myself to his level.
Where did that come from? I think they recorded that probably like a day or two later.
That has to be like a different thing. Like what the hell?
That was super weird.
Did she record that for another scene?
That's what I thought.
What the fuck is she talking about?
But then she says that he needs to apologize for the accusations and said the reports are wrong. So I thought maybe, I don't know if it's like the same scene or something different.
Yeah, because I mean that voiceover when she says he's very offensive. What he said was expensive. I've lost a lot of weight. I think that scene was supposed to go over the first.
Oh yeah.
That one video call when she was at the other clinic. But that's what it sounded like.
I thought about that, but when she says, I don't care what the reports say, that's what I was like, what report?
Oh, shit, never mind. Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, Christ. So we get a black screen, white text, basically saying, Angie decided not to go to rehab and left the program.
That's it. Done.
That's it. And then we get some B footage of Dr. Now putzing around the office. And he's like writing in his diary, like, Angie was very mean to me today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What would Dr. Now write in his diary? He would go, Dear diary.
Dear
today. Angie was very rude and mean. She is delusional. She called me names. I don't know. What would Dr. Now's diary say?
Oh, I don't. Maybe I bet he writes down what he eats, and I bet he writes down his dreams. Eats? I bet he writes down his dreams also, and analyzes them.
I literally was just about to say, Dear diary, last night I dreamt about Edward Cullen again.
What does it all mean?
Or Dr. Now, last night I had a nightmare. Stephen came back.
Again.
Stephen ripped his hair out and shoved it down my throat. I woke up coughing. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Dr. Now Googling eating hair in dreams.
What does that mean? Oh.
Ew. Because remember in Stephen Asante's episode when he had ripped all his hair out and threw it under the bed or something?
Yeah, it was weird. He had a huge bald spot. Weird. Gross.
That's what Dr. Now's nightmares are about. Stephen Asante ripping his hair out and making him eat it.
Ew.
Something like that.
Well,
maybe that's why Dr. Now... Oh, what? I was just going to say, maybe that's why Dr. Now doesn't like Stephen so much, because Stephen had thick hair and he was just ripping it out, whereas Dr. Now is balding. You know?
He's got that coma where he's like, I wish I had Stephen's hair. Dear diary, I wish I had Stephen Asante's hair.
Oh, shit. I loved it. I love it. All right, but were we saying update?
Oh,
on Angie J?
Yes, I found her Facebook.
Me too.
She's offering diet info to people on her Facebook, but she lost 408 pounds in 3 years without the surgery. Yeah,
she is 250 some pounds now.
She looks adequate.
Yeah. She does. She looks fine. Yeah. She looks much skinnier. And I guess she's on an episode of Where Are They Now?
Oh.
I don't know which one, but Angie was approved for surgery. She did go back to Dr. Now. Let me actually figure out which Where Are They Now episode she's on.
I'm assuming it's the season that corresponds to right after whenever this aired.
Where Are They Now? Season 7, episode 3. Okay. So if you guys want to watch that, and someday we'll cover it. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah. I think she's back in Ohio, according to her Facebook. And she seems to update her Facebook page pretty frequently.
Yeah, this is all... The post on here is from 2023, May, so last year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She has, I think, 2 Facebook accounts. Her other... Wait, hold on. Let me pull her up.
I'm on the Angie J, My Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, no. You got to go to the more recent one.
Oh.
Hold on. It's Angie Johns. Something... She's got a lot of last names in it.
A lot of laughs.
Angela Marie Dunham Johns.
I'm not doing all that.
Oh, Lordy. All right. So we got Angela. Ooh, her quote on Facebook is, "You got the right idea, ... wrong bitch." What the hell? Okay.
Alrighty. Well.
I'm going to send this to you because it's just funny. Oh my God, where are you, girl? So, yeah, apparently she lost a bunch of weight. She did get the surgery. She went back to Dr. Now. She broke up with Justin officially. I think they are officially divorced.
Nice.
She's now dating on Facebook, according to Facebook. She's in a relationship with someone named Alan.
Good for her.
Let's see. Good for her, Good for her. All right. We love it seeing women move on, and doing good. Oh, apparently she just got a job in March.
Doing what?
Hope it lasted. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, wait, that's the relationship post. I don't care about that. She started a relationship March 3rd.
Okay.
With Alan. And then March 14th, she said, "I got an amazing opportunity." Let's see. She's going to be a home health aide.
Oh, good. That's nice. Now she knows what Desiree went through.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Karma.
Good.
Jeez. Oh, there's a picture of her and Mandy on Facebook from February. Okay. That's nice.
Alrighty.
All right, so they're still friends. She's still got her plug. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, my God. Interesting.
Anything else?
No. I think that's it for Angie J. Guys, please, if you like this episode, please let us know. Leave us a review. As Jen always says, 5 stars only.
Please.
Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please. Please, please, please. Thank you very much.
And I got nothing else.
I got nothing else either. Alrighty. But we'll see you on the next one, guys. Okay. Remember, join our Facebook group page and vote on the next episode you want us to hear. We did set up a Patreon if you guys are interested. No pressure. We have the first tier, the only tier right now, I think, is just like $1 if you want to support us. We'll also send out free stickers that we've been making. Well, I've been making. Even though Jen's the artist here. But I think they're pretty funny. We've incorporated some of the episode covers into some of the stickers. So they're pretty good. Pretty good stuff. So, yeah. I did put one of the stickers that I made on the mic stand. But then when I put the mic stand away, it completely scratched the sticker off in half. And I was like, wow, great. So quality's not the greatest, but we're working on it.
Yeah. We'll get some better ones. Yeah. Gooder ones. Oh my God. Better ones.
Oh, gooder ones? Gooder ones?
Woof. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yep.
Well,
all right, guys. Well, until next time. Oh, what are we doing next episode? We are doing, hold on. I have it up here. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Hold on. Our next episode, the end of March. Oh, and then we got to make the June schedule, guys. So the next episode is season 7, episode 11 with Jean.
Oh boy, I don't remember her.
Oh, that's the hoarder house one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hell yeah. Oh, speaking of hoarder house, also, I just want to real quick, I made a post the other day basically saying about my all-time favorite, well, not my all-time favorite. What am I saying? My dream mashup would be incredible. So my dream mashup, let me pull up my post because it's just, for me, the greatest thing ever. Imagine this collab. Imagine the greatest collab ever. Picture it. Robin and Cody Brown from Sister Wives. They are seeking a new sister wife. Oh. So they go on seeking sister wife. They are talking to someone in Brazil over the internet, but they have not been able to video chat. So they get Neve's help from Catfish to try and find this person so that they can get a K1 visa and then get on 90 Day Fiancé. All right. And here we go. Then with the help of Catfish and Neve and Cammy or Max, they find out that the person they've been talking to is a 600-pound hoarder from Atlanta. Picture that. Wow. Boom.
That would be crazy. I would pay to watch that.
I would pay top dollar to watch that show. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, someone also said, Leslie on Facebook commented and said this person also needs to be in prison, aka Love After Lockup.
Yes.
I've never seen Love After Lockup. I really need to see it. Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys, that's kind of goofy shit we have on our Facebook account.
Yeah, so please
join us. Yeah, we post all goofy shit. Mm-hmm. In the meantime, again, please vote on what episodes you want us to do in June, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Alrighty. Bye.
Alrighty. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.